So, guys, a lot of people are talking about Satu going to the Fever, and rightfully so. I don't think Fever or Satu. I don't think she stays in Dallas. I don't. I think it is very, very unlikely that Satu Sabali stays in Dallas, and I think she's gonna look to go somewhere else. But will it be to the Fever? I would be extremely, extremely surprised. But there is a team that I think she's going to go to. I think Satu Sabli is going to form the most stacked WNBA team in since the freaking Maya Moore Minnesota Lynx. I think Satu Sabli is going to join the New York Liberty. I think it's going to be the Liberty. And you might be saying, oh, why would she go and join the Liberty? How can the Liberty afford her? If you guys don't know with the Liberty's roster. So, the Liberty's roster, they did lose Kayla Thornton, which frees up a bit of cap space. And Courtney Vandersloot's a free agent. Courtney Vandersloot is on a max. They have max money. They can trade for Satu on a supermax. And you might be saying like, oh, but Indiana have more to trade. No, they don't. No, they don't. The New York Liberty have a higher pick in this year's draft, less need for the pick. Like, they don't need to draft Dominique. If Dominique Malonga's there, cool. They probably draft Malonga. They don't need to draft Tahina Pau to sit on the bench. They don't need to draft Aisha Sivka because, Aisha Sivka could be the next Leonie Fibic. They already have the current Leonie Fibic on a rookie deal for 3 more years. This team, with Vandersloot gone, has the cap space to bring in Satu Sabali. They've got the cap space to do it. And they've got the trade assets as well. If you guys don't realize, there are so many players that the Liberty have that you don't realize. A lot of people be saying, oh, but they'd have to give up Niara Sabali. No, they don't have to give up Niara Sabali. They have a player that I wouldn't say is be that opposed to going to Dallas in Maureen Johannes. They have Maureen Johannes. They have the 7th pick in this year's draft. That will be enough to get a 1-year rental of Satu. Because the Fever are not giving up multiple firsts. I don't even think the Fever should give up their 8th pick. The Fever are probably offering Nalissa Smith plus their 2026 first. That more than likely is going to be a solid... Would be maybe the best haul you could get from Indiana for Satu. But New York can offer you a similar, if not better, haul. As far as Maureen Johannes, if she's willing to come over, she's better than Alyssa Smith, and she's she'll put butts in seats. As well as that, the 7th pick is better than the 8th pick. You don't make the rules. The 7th pick's better than the 8th pick. At the same time, you have now got a roster where you have Sabrina at the 1, Leonie Fibic as a 6'4" sniper lockdown defender shooting guard. You have got a 6'4" sniper at the 3 in Satu. A 6'4" power forward in Stewie and a 6'6" sniper in John Quell. You can have a lineup where you have one 5'11" player and 4 people 6'4" or taller in the WNBA. You can have a lineup that is pretty much the same height as when the Oklahoma City Thunder were playing when Chet first got injured and Hartenstein was injured. You can have a lineup of that height in the WNBA, and all of them can shoot the lights out. And then you've got a bench of all-star-ish level player, Benijah Laney Hamilton. I'll say almost star level player. Niara Sabali, one of the best backup bigs in the entire WNBA. Kennedy Burke's a decent bench player. And then, you never know, Markeisha Davis might step up. She was the first-round pick. And you probably don't have your first-round pick this year, so it doesn't really matter. You have Dokic, or Dojkic. You have whoever the hell they managed to bring from overseas as well. whatever, like, of the players that they just own the rights to. Heck, they might end up bringing Hanju back, the 6'10" Chinese woman. Like, they might bring her back. The New York Liberty, I have a weird feeling New York Liberty are going to create the most stacked WNBA team ever. They're going to create the Giants, where all of them can shoot and all of them can handle the ball. And they're giants. Like, you might be like, oh, they don't have any locked-in defenders. Have you not seen Leonie Phoebus play defense? Did you not watch her against the Aces? It was literally like, oh, Aja Wilson scored on us a few times. Leonie, you're guarding Aja. Oh, she's locking down Aja, but Kelsey Plum's cooking us. Oh, go guard Kelsey Plum now. Oh, Jackie Young scored a few times. No, now you guard Jackie Young. She was literally just switching. And it's all the Germans as well. Like, it'll bring all the Germans together. Because Leonie Phoebus, Satu Sabali, and obviously her sister Niara, all German. 3 German players. They have the Oregon trio as well. Satu, I'm not sure if Satu ever played with Niara, but Satu and Paige played in college with each other. And the big thing is that not did I say Paige, Sabrina, Jesus. Sabrina, if I've just called her Paige, Jesus Christ. But if you guys don't know, they're on the same team. The Phantom Basketball Club now has Sabrina Ionescu and Satu because she wanted to play with Satu. That was part of the reason to get her in. Why did she want to play with Satu? Oh, we played in college. No. She wants to convince her to go to the Liberty. And everybody talking about, oh, Satu's going to go to Indiana. Satu's going to go this. Satu's going to do that for her brand. It's like, man, New York is as big a market as Indiana for someone like a Satu. I'm not going to lie. New York is as big a market. And I got to be completely honest here. They're better. They're better. They are the better team. And not only are they the better team, they have the better trade offer for Dallas. I think it's a near zero chance that Satu goes to Indiana if New York want her. New York can offer more. And they can put together a team where it's like, if this team stays healthy, which to be fair, Satu rarely does. If this team stays healthy, it's like, if anyone could beat this team, fair play. Everyone like, oh, the Aces are coming back and win next year. How? Like, there's no good free agents. What, are you going to convince Bree Jones to come on the minimum or something? Like, that might be it. Bree Jones might be the best player you're able to get, which allows, if you want to put your playing age at the 4. There's no power forward really that you can do much, but like, no, I'd be shocked if it's not the Liberty and the rest again next year.